Welcome back and thank you for joining me, Femida Kasim, and in studio with me, Naheeda, who is a real estate agent for Pam Golding. Naheeda, you've got the gold nomination that's upcoming. You've got quite a lot on your platter at the moment as a mom and, remarried as a new wife. And also, you've mentioning early on about women and us holding back on success and that fear that we sometimes have to move forward. It seems like there's something else that you can share with our viewers about this fear, maybe an experience that you might have had some time back in the past and now that helped you to succeed and be this amazing woman that you are today.
So basically, Femida, from, like I say, I've lived quite fairly, reasonably big part of life already, alhamdulillah, and with it came a lot of lessons. And sometimes what we do is, as women, we want to allow the next person their strength. And we believe that allowing them their strength or their authority or their position, we believe that it means that we need to step down in our true beliefs of who we want to be or where we want to go to. So, there's no easy way to say it. There's no real way to say it. But all I can say is that, you need to grab a hold of it and you need to claim it. You need to claim who you are. You need to acknowledge who you are and who you want to be and where you're going to. And then you need to go for it. And everything else will fall into place. We have no control over anybody else. We have no control over their ideas. We have no control over their thoughts, over their choices. But we have control over us. We have control over what we do, over what we think. And why not make the most of that to strengthen yourself? Everybody else will fall in line with who you are once that's done. And it doesn't need to be done disrespectfully. It doesn't need to be done in a way where you're bringing anybody else's power down. No. You just need to be the full person that you need to be, the best that you can be in everything that you do, whether it's in the kitchen or whether it's out there being a real estate agent, or whether it's being a wife or a daughter-in-law or a sister-in-law. You just have to be the best that you can be at anything, and you just have to stop being scared. It's easy for me to say because I come from almost 20-something years of being scared to go forward. And alhamdulillah, I can't say I found my way forward. I'm gripping, but I'm getting there. I can see myself getting somewhere, getting ahead somewhere. And in all honesty, that's what's still having respect. That's what's still having a husband that has his rights, and with me having my duties, and with having children. So, yeah.
Alhamdulillah, it's very inspiring, especially in knowing that, a lot of women struggle with fear and, to go through it for many years. And alhamdulillah, all like what you just said, we just need to find the best in ourselves and just keep moving forward. That's the main initiative, and continue to make every day as best as we can. And I know I mentioned it in a previous show that, behind every successful woman is herself. So she needs to push herself. I mean, I know there are also our support structures, the people around us, the family, the men around us. But at the same time, we need a certain personal push that can help us to go forward. And talking about women, what more do you think that women can do in communities to uplift each other?
You just said it all in one. We need to uplift each other. Okay. We need to uplift each other. So even if it is just, Assalamu alaikum, how are you? Oh my gosh, you look beautiful today.
Yes.
Oh, the dress suits you. Let's go out there and look for the positivity. Let's look for something nice to say.
Yeah.
We don't constantly need to go out there and say, but why are you wearing a tight dress? Or find a way, change your language. Find a way to be more positive. Find a way to go out there and just plant positive seeds wherever you go. Lose the whole, your dress is too tight, or why is your face looking like that? Let's just change our language. Let's just find a way to speak more positively. There's so much going on in the world. So many people are going through so much. Let's just try to plant some light wherever we go. And it's simple. It's a simple smile. It's a simple, oh my gosh, you're looking lovely. you know, sometimes we have to tell white lies, but if it's going to help to uplift the next person, and that's going to help to uplift the next person, it will become a chain reaction. So, yeah.
And that's very, very wise words, because it's important what you're saying right now. It's uplifting, and it's something that women need to do also, that, you know, instead of just looking at a person from top to bottom and being judgmental, we need to just see a woman for who she is and say, Alhamdulillah, I saw you and I'm very proud of what you've done, or Alhamdulillah, you're looking so mashallah today. So those uplifting words, thank you, Naheeda, for that. It's very, very important. I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take you back a bit now. I'm going to take you to your career as an estate agent.
Okay.
I know that's your passion.
Oh, yeah.
So looking at your career and who you are today, what sort of situation were you faced with that actually resonates to you, being the successful woman today? Did you ever meet any inspirational woman along your journey as well?
No, but I've looked in the mirror and I've seen the person that I aspired to be one day. And I had to make an effort and I had to work towards it. Being a real estate agent is not just the easiest challenge.
Yes.
It's not the easiest thing. You don't just wake up one morning and you're a real estate agent. I mean, you work, you go like for 6 to 8 months without your first paycheck, but you get up and you do it. I think what motivates me is that I'm working with people. It's that opportunity. I'm very out there and I'm very outspoken, and yeah, it was the opportunity to mix, to get my little positivity in here and there, or wherever it was, or to draw positivity from other people. Because believe it or not, that's what pulls you through every day. That's like a wave that just gets you through the next and gets you through the next, is other people's positivity. And when you go out there and you're positive, you find that lots of positive people come your way. So, shukr.
Truly, you are an original, setting the parameters on successful women out there. Naheeda, in terms of Ramadan, I'm going to take you now to your mornings and your iftars. What has been your favorite meals?
Okay, so I must tell you about my Ramadan this year. So I moved into a new house.
Yeah.
I moved into a new house because I made nikah just before Ramadan. We wanted to make nikah after Ramadan, and we decided, why not go into the Mubarak month as husband and wife?
Alhamdulillah.
And when I moved into the house, there's a lots of changes we're making, and there's elderly people, and it's all of our space. But can I tell you, Femida, I feel like I've just been doing it my whole life. I feel like I've always been in that kitchen, and I feel like I've always been with those people. And I honestly believe that that's the barakat that comes with choosing to make nikah sooner rather than later. So I've already got it. So my series, alhamdulillah, I never missed a single one so far. Usually you have that day where you're running last minute just for a glass of water and kajur. But shukr, I've pulled through.
And in your iftars, what's your favorite meal at iftar?
Well, I'm a terkari and rice person.
Oh, okay.
So the new family that I'm in now, I find that they like a lot of savories. So there's days where it falls onto their strength, and there's days where it falls onto my strength. But we're all very accommodating of each other, and I think that's good.
Yeah.
Shukr.
No, alhamdulillah. Naheeda, and in terms of your days are coming up for Eid and your plans for Eid, any special moments that you're planning?
Well, I'm looking forward to Eid lunch.
Yeah.
Eid lunch, I'm going to have my kids over. I'm going to have my new husband's kids over, and then we've got some of his family, his auntie and cousins coming over. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that togetherness and see how it all comes together. I'm actually anxious to see how it all comes together.
I look forward to also hearing about it. Alhamdulillah, Naheeda, I'm very proud of you embracing a whole new family and taking on also your career growing from strength to strength. Alhamdulillah. Thank you for joining us today. And inshallah, Thank you also to our viewers for joining us on Women in Islam, where we've been sharing the journeys and motivational aspects of what women are going through. I know sometimes it can be very deep where we go into these stories, but that deepness helps us to share information that can help us go over this fear that we might be having in trying to be more successful women, inshallah, out there. Thank you for joining me, Femida Kasim, with our team here on Ramadan TV. Assalamu alaikum, and have a mashallah day.